Good morning, students. Hope you are fine. We are continuing the chapter government budget and we are reading about deficits. So, revenue deficit we have done, and now yesterday we have started fiscal deficit. The formula of fiscal deficit I have told you: total budget expenditure minus total budget receipts excluding borrowing. If we add borrowing in total receipts, fiscal deficit is 0. And now question there is that can there be fiscal deficit without a revenue deficit? If there is no revenue deficit, revenue budget is balanced, then can there be fiscal deficit? Yes, it is possible when revenue budget is balanced but capital budget shows a deficit. It means capital expenditure is more than capital receipts. Then there can be fiscal deficit without a revenue deficit. So now what is the importance of it? Fiscal deficit shows the borrowing requirement of the government during budget year. Greater fiscal deficit implies greater borrowing by the government. In fact, government budget lies in the fact that government through its fiscal policy, how it changes in its expenditure or its revenue policy. Now we have to see the implications. What is the meaning of implications? That what does fiscal deficit imply? What does it show? What are the impacts of it, or what are the consequences of it? Everything is explained by the word implication. So its implications are: number one, debt trap. A country has to face debt trap. Debt trap is a vicious circle when the government takes more loan to pay earlier loans. How? Fiscal deficit is financed by borrowing, and borrowing creates problem of not only payment of interest but also of repayment of loans. एक बार के loans लेने के बाद अगर हम उनको पे करने के लिए और loans लेते हैं, then the burden of government increases. As the government borrowings increases, its liability to pay in future also increases with interest. So payment of interest increases revenue expenditure, leading to higher revenue deficit. Ultimately, government may be compelled to borrow to finance even interest payment, leading to emergence of a vicious circle, and there is a vicious circle of debt trap. Second implication is wasteful expenditure. High fiscal deficit generally leads to wasteful expenditure and unnecessary expenditure by the government. It can create inflationary pressure in the economy. Inflationary pressure is increased how? By printing more currency notes to meet the expenditure, to cover the loans. Then partial use. The entire amount of fiscal deficit or borrowings is not available for growth and development of economy, because a part of it is used for interest payment. Because जो borrowings की हैं गवर्नमेंट ने वो इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट और अर्लियर लोन्स पे करने में चली जाएंगी, then how will government spend on growth and development? So इसका पार्शियल यूज़ होता है डेवलपमेंट के लिए और बाकी सब रीपेमेंट्स में ही चला जाता है. रिटार्ड्स फ्यूचर ग्रोथ, दैट्स वाई फ्यूचर ग्रोथ इज ऑल्सो रिटार्टेड, एंड बिकॉज बर्डन ऑन फ्यूचर जनरेशन, क्योंकि ये आगे से क्या फाइनेंशियल बर्डन जो है आगे शिफ्ट कर देता है फ्यूचर जनरेशन्स पर टू पे लोन एंड इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट, तो इससे फ्यूचर ग्रोथ भी रिटार्ड होती है. देन इंक्रीजेज फॉरेन डिपेंडेंस. द गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो बोरोज फ्रॉम फॉरेन गवर्नमेंट्स, फॉरेन कंट्रीज it increases dependence, which often leads to economic and political interferences by foreign governments. Now, the question is, how is fiscal deficit met? If there is fiscal deficit, how we have to face it, how we will cover it. So, there are some measures to remove it or to solve this problem. Borrowing from domestic sources. Fiscal deficit can be met by borrowing from domestic sources like public and commercial banks, open market operations, central bank. It also includes tapping of money deposited in provident fund, and borrowing from public to deal with deficit is considered better because it does not create or it does not increase money supply in the economy, which is regarded as the main cause of inflation. So, government should borrow from the internal sources if it has to meet fiscal deficit, and then borrowing from external sources also like World Bank, IMF, foreign banks. And one method of to cover fiscal deficit is deficit financing, to issue more currency, to print more currency notes to meet the expenditure, but it increases money supply in the flow, and so it always leads to inflationary pressure. And then disinvestment, it is also a part of covering the fiscal deficit, like sale of existing shares or assets by the governments, and its proceeds can be used to fund deficit. So, one more question is there: is fiscal deficit advantageous? Yes, it may be if borrowings are used for growth and development of the economy or for increasing productive capacity of the economy, then fiscal deficit is advantageous. Or if it is used in wasteful expenditure on public, then it will only lead to inflationary pressure. That's all for today. Thank you.